Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2019 Dodge Durango GT, as well as learn about the features and other configurations. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. If the 2019 Dodge Durango looks familiar, that's because you've seen this current generation on the road since the 2011 model year. That's an eternity compared to nearly every rival, but Dodge has kept this three-row crossover relevant. For 2019, there's even more to like. Changes this year include new exterior styling on the GT trim level, a new 19-speaker Harman Kardon sound system, and a new integrated trailer brake that is included with the trailer tow package. The Durango's fundamentals, including extraordinary towing capacity, available V8 power, and adult-sized space in the third row, are key to its enduring appeal. On the other hand, as one of the most muscular and oldest vehicles in its class, the 2019 Dodge Durango is also one of the heaviest by a lot. That weight takes a toll on maneuverability, real-world fuel economy, and acceleration with the V6 engine. If you can find a powertrain that suits your needs, whether a V6 or a V8, there's a lot to like. Even at this advanced stage in its life cycle, the 2019 Dodge Durango remains one of the most capable and well-rounded three-row crossovers you can buy. The 2019 Dodge Durango is a three-row crossover SUV available in five main trim levels: SXT, GT, Citadel, RT, and SRT. All 2019 Dodge Durango models except the SRT are rear-wheel drive and offer optional all-wheel drive. The SRT is only available with all-wheel drive. 7-passenger seating is standard in the SXT, the GT, and the RT, while second-row captain's chairs, reducing capacity to 6, are standard on the Citadel and the SRT and optional on all others. If you need to prioritize cargo over passengers, you can order the base SXT with just 2 rows of seats, or you can order the lightweight performance package on the SRT that also removes the third row. The other trims are 3-row only. Okay, let's jump into this build and price review of the 2019 Dodge Durango GT. Now, real quick before we get started, I just want to remind you to take a look at some of my other related build and price reviews. I've put links in the description below. I mentioned some vehicles like the SRT and things like that. Well, guess what? I've done the 2019 Dodge Durango SRT. If you're interested in the fast 75 horsepower Dodge Durango SRT, I've done a build and price review of that. I've also done a build and price review of the new 2020 Dodge Durango RT. And I've also done the 2018 Dodge Durango RT, and seeing that Dodge hasn't made any changes, any real changes to the Dodge Durango since they started in 2011, all those models that I just mentioned, they're all still relevant, and they're all in the description below. I've also done the Jeep Grand Cherokee Trailhawk, the 2020 Ford Explorer, the Honda Pilot, the Toyota Highlander, all the cars that all the SUVs that this Dodge Durango competes with. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Let's go take a look at all these trim levels here. And after we get done taking a look at all these trim levels, then we'll go take a look at all these features up here. Well, we'll go take a look at the gallery up here, the performance feature, and then learn about the rest of these features. Performance features, exterior features, interior technology, safety and security, and then packages. And then after we do all of that, then we'll build and price our GT, which we're looking at right here. The 2019 Dodge Durango GT with rear-wheel drive has a starting MSRP of $34,895. It gets the V6 engine that makes 295 horsepower. It tows 6,200 pounds. Max seating is 7 people. And it's got a fuel economy of 19 miles to the gallon in the city and 26 miles to the gallon on the highway. And we can see they give us a few model highlights that, like, for instance, it's got 20-inch satin carbon aluminum wheels. It's got a second row fold and tumble seat and a third row seat. And it's got a new performance fascia, stuff like that. The very base model, however, is the SXT. It starts at $30,445. And they say it's the most technologically advanced SUV in its class for under $30,000, although that shows just a hair over $30,000. So there's the SXT. And then there's the SXT Plus, which is another $3,000. They're going to give you a few more pieces, right? I see the ParkSense rear park assist system, rear park assist system. They're probably not giving you much for that extra $3,000, but they're sweetening it up a little bit. Then again, like I said, we got the GT that we're going to build in price, and then there's a one model up from that. They call it the GT Plus. It gets a power lift gate. It gets a remote vehicle start system. It gets a heated steering wheel and heated first and second row seats. And it's a $5,000 jump from the regular GT. Going up from the GT Plus, there's the Citadel. And the Citadel is what? It is $43,245. Now this is all rear-wheel drive. When we option any of these vehicles with all-wheel drive, it's probably going to bump the vehicle up another $3,500, $2,500, something like that. We'll find out when we get to configurator. But here's the Citadel. It's $43,245, and it still comes base with the V6 engine, right? But it does get Napa leather trimmed seating. You get the big Uconnect 4C. That's the big infotainment system. And you got the different kind of 20-inch wheels. So that's the Citadel. And then above the Citadel should be the the RT. The RT is your first one into a V8. The RT gets you into the 5.7 liter Hemi V8. You get a sport suspension. You do still get the good 4C navigation system, and you get the Beats audio premium sound system, and you get a performance front fascia. It's got a performance exterior look on it, the RT. And the RT has a starting price of $44,245. And again, that's for the rear wheel drive model. We can assume that we're going to add a couple $1,000s or so to go to four-wheel drive. And up from the RT, we have the Citadel Anodized Platinum. Now, this one's going to be your super luxurious model. The Citadel is the luxurious one to begin with. And it was, how much was the regular Citadel? The regular Citadel was $43,245. This one's another $3,000 and change. Now you got soft touch hand wrapped instrument panel with live stitch. Now you've got Napa leather trim seating with perforated inserts. You got captain's chairs that are heated. You got different kinds of headlights. You got high intensity discharge headlights, but they're not brand new LED headlights. Why aren't they brand new LED headlights? Because they haven't made they haven't done anything major. They haven't updated this vehicle since 2011. So while the competition has things like LED headlights, the Dodge Durango, even this really expensive one that's almost pushing $50,000, only has high intensity discharge headlights. Yeah, they're bright, but for almost $50,000, you should have that new 2020 technology. You understand? That new 2019 technology. Okay, so above the Citadel Anodized Platinum is the Durango SRT. This is your real fast one. Like I said in the intro, the SRT is the only one that comes standard with all-wheel drive, and we can see that right here. It also has a starting price of $63,245, so it's about $20,000 more or less more expensive than all the other Durangos so far. It's the most powerful three-row SUV. It makes 475 horsepower. It can tow 8,700 pounds. Yeah, they've got a lot going on. It's got Brembo brakes. It's got the SRT suspension. Very, very cool vehicle. Like I said, I did a build and price of the 2019 Dodge Durango SRT, so I'm not going to get into this one. If you want to see that, check the link in the description below. Okay, so we just went over the configurations, and now we know all the different configurations and how much they cost. Let's jump into the gallery. They don't have a whole bunch of gallery images, and they're going to probably mostly be of like, here's the SRT with its 392. They're going to mostly be of ones that are probably not ours that we're looking for. Here's a nice Durango here. This one looks to be maybe a Citadel. You really can't tell. But, we get a few shots. Here's an RT. That much we can't see. RT gets you into the V8. There's another SRT. That one's certainly the Citadel. You can see it's got a little more luxury look to it, a little more chrome, a little more bling going on around it. And, yeah, they don't have much to show. But like I said, they've been doing this same shtick with this vehicle for a long time. So, I mean, the website, they just don't have a lot going on. All right, let's take a look at the interior. We can't really see anything besides a stick shift right here, or the automatic shifter. And yet another automatic shifter. Again, they're not really showing a whole bunch. Here they're showing something about the SRT pages. That's great, but doesn't really go a long way in showing us the interior. Here's the optional, would be surely the optional rear seat entertainment package that's going to certainly be outdated. Although I do see a HDMI port right here, but you're not going to be able to like stream your music or stream YouTube or anything like that because it's an old system with old hardware. Here they're sort of kind of showing storage. They're showing that SRT seat again, the SRT seats again, and I'm not sure which particular trim package this is, but we can see the captain's chairs and the two seats that are way in the back that they call the third row. The seats in the RT look nice. Here's the seats in the RT with like a center armrest and cup holders that look to be illuminated or something like that. Pretty cool. Here's your SRT scuff plates. And yeah, back to the beginning. Okay, so that's the gallery. We didn't really see a whole bunch of the vehicle, honestly. They didn't show us much of the vehicle. So we looked at we've gone over an overview. We've went over all the configuration levels. We've checked out the gallery. Now let's just go through these features real fast. There's performance features, exterior, interior, technology, safety and security, and then packages. If this is like the rest of the website, they're not going to have much to say on these pages. So let's get started. Okay, so before we actually jump into all the features here, anything that they're going to really if they're going to spend a bunch of time talking about SRT stuff, we're going to skip over that stuff. I really want to just stick to the stuff that's going to be relevant for our GT build, relevant to our engine, being the V6 and stuff like that. We're going to take a look at this. This lets us know that that standard engine is that 3.6 liter Pentastar V6. It can tow up to 6,200 pounds. But as you know, they have other engines. There's a 5.7 liter Hemi, and there's a 6.4 liter Hemi. Here they're telling us that the 2019 Dodge Durango has near perfect 50-50 weight distribution. Right, that's with rear-wheel drive models, however. There's a feature here that's called trailer sway control, and apparently it's standard. This can apply the brake pressure on alternating wheels. It may adjust engine throttle to help eliminate sway and maintain vehicle and trailer system stability. That's kind of cool. So here they're telling us about the all-wheel drive system. Apparently, the Durango comes with two all-wheel drive systems depending on your choice of engine. Surely the V8 all-wheel drive system just might be a little bit different because it's got to handle a different level of torque and power. Speaking of torque and power, here we go. That 3.6 liter engine makes 295 horsepower, and it makes 260 pound-feet of torque, and it gets that up to 26 miles to the gallon on the highway with rear-wheel drive models, and 25 miles to the gallon on the highway with all-wheel drive models. So you lose just a little bit, not much, 1 mpg. So apparently there's standard electric steering, and that's going to give us a robust steel, quick shock, and spring rates, and large sway bars help improve driving dynamics. So we got electronic power steering and all that other stuff to help improve driving dynamics. Okay, so we went through the performance features. Let's check out these exterior features for our 2019 Dodge Durango. Okay, so for the exterior, they're letting us know that the standard these lights back here, they call it the racetrack tail lamp. It has 192 individual LEDs that blend to form one seamless ribbon of glowing red light. I've actually seen these at stop signs or stoplights at nighttime, and it's actually quite attractive. All right, well, I stand kind of corrected. There's available LED daytime running lamps. You can't get full daytime or full LED headlights, but you can get some daytime running lamps. Otherwise, you got projector headlamps and automatic high beam headlamps, and that are auto leveling technology. Here's some other exterior design features. Here in the middle, they're talking about those LED racetrack tail lamps. They just talked about that just a few paragraphs up the page. This also lets you know there's just not a whole bunch going on with the vehicle. I'm not taking away from it. I still think the Dodge Durango is really super cool. It's just old. It's just long in the tooth, really. Over here on the left, they're just telling us about the grill design. They call it a split crosshair grill. And then over here, they're talking about standard projector fog lamps that you also get. I can barely even see anything down there. Do you see any fog lamps? I don't see anything. Maybe something down there. Maybe there's a fog lamp. Okay, so check it out. So with the storage rack up top here, with the available stow-in-place roof rack system, you can carry up to 150 pounds of additional cargo. That's nice. Oh, here we go. Finally, let's check out these exterior colors. Let's check out the exterior colors for our 2019 Dodge Durango. This color here is called Destroyer Gray. We've got Vice White. It's too bad that keeps turning. Vice White. We've got Octane Red. We've got F8 Green, which I think is actually kind of cool. F8 Green is cool. We've got the DB Black. That's probably Dodge Brothers Black. White knuckle exterior paint here. We've got Reactor Blue. That looks cool. We've got Granite. I like it in Granite. We've got Billet Silver. Looks good in Billet Silver. And of course, it also looks good in Red Line Red. Like I said, yep, it's true. They haven't done anything to this vehicle since 2011, since they designed it. So it is old, but it is very, very cool. Okay, let's find out about some interior features. All right, so there is 84.5 cubic feet of cargo space when you fold down the available fold and tumble second row captain's chairs and the available 50-50 split folding third row seat. So there's a standard 60-40 split folding second row reclining bench seat, and that features a padded center armrest with cup holders. For seating up to 7, a 50-50 split folding third row seat is available. Here we can see the fold and tumble second row seats. Right, this guy's jumping out. This all looks vaguely familiar. I don't think they've really updated most of these pictures from when I probably did the SRT, the 2019 SRT, and maybe even from when I did the 2018 SRT. I'd have to go back and look, but the pictures look a little familiar. At any rate, yep, we can fit 7 people up in here. There's 50 different seating configurations apparently. There's available, yep, they keep saying it again, that fold and tumble second row captain's chairs. There you go. Okay, let's check out these seats, see what color we can get things in. This is black Napa leather, which we won't have to worry about. Here's the red leather. This is going to be on the RT. This is capri leather. That looks nice, doesn't it? We can still look, can't we? Double cross mesh, Carolina cloth. There's that again. Here's that capri leather. Here's that beautiful two-tone Napa. They call it black and sepia with tungsten accent stitching and silver embroidery. Here they're letting us know there's available 3-row, 3-zone automatic temperature control. That's nice. So you got a lot of, you don't have to try to push all the air from the front to the back. It's nice that that second row will have some temperature control back there. Not that third row, though. And lastly, for interior features, they're telling us about the customizable 7-inch information digital cluster display. And what else? They're showing us all the features of the steering wheel because it's a multi-function steering wheel because it has all the buttons. There's available steering wheel mounted paddle shifters for the steering wheel if you want to be sporty like that. And yeah. Okay, let's talk about technology for our 2019 Dodge Durango. What kind of technology is there? So the Dodge Durango has 2 Uconnect systems. That's what they call their infotainment system. They have the Uconnect 4 and the 4C nav. The 4C nav is obviously the desirable one. But the 4 includes, the regular one includes a 7-inch touchscreen, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, voice command, Bluetooth streaming audio. I mean, all the stuff that you really, 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 really need. Now, the Uconnect 4C nav just makes it a bigger screen, and it adds a whole bunch of Sirius XM features like traffic and travel and Guardian, and it also gives you navigation. That's why it says 4C nav. And I guess down here they're showing us what some of those screens look like Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, what the screens look like for the different things that are down here at the bottom. Okay, here's some notable things for technology. It says power to the passengers. So you can stream audio wirelessly with a Bluetooth compatible device, or you can plug in using available HDMI and USB ports. There's an available household style 115 volt power outlet right down here. We can see there's available HDMI and USB ports as well. And then, yeah, they're showing us that dual screen Blu-ray entertainment system. That's obviously an optional system. They say it's a class exclusive, high definition, and I'm sure it is. But are the kids really going to be watching that? These guys, are they really watching that? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the rear seat entertainment packages and stuff like that, but there it is. So in the driver instrument cluster there, it's got a 7-inch display that gives you things like here's what it would look like with your audio information up, or fuel economy up, or different warnings, for instance, for like, safety, your driver assist features, stuff like that. Oh, standard push button start. Like that. Like that a lot. Okay, we got through the technology features. Let's see what they're going to tell us about safety and security. So let's just go through this real fast, pick out the highlights, and that's what we've really kind of been doing because, like I said, this site kind of looks basically like it's been looking for a while. And so I don't want to be redundant with it, but I did want to build a non-SRT Durango for 2019 before the 2019 page goes away. Like I said, I already did the 2020, but I want to come back and grab a 2019. So let's check out the safety and security features, and we're only going to check out the highlights. All right, let's check out some of these features. What is this? Parking assist. This is a standard park more confidently and securely with the standard park view rear backup camera and available. That's the standard option, or I mean the optional option. Park sense rear park assist or park sense front and rear park assist systems. Boy, these names sound really confusing. I guess that means they're sensors. We don't even know. They still didn't tell us what it really actually does. There's adaptive cruise control, and I say this in so many videos. I hardly have ever used cruise control my whole life, so I could hardly care about cruise control, but there it is. It's an available system, and it can adjust to your speeds and all that there. Standard cruise control stuff. Here's your Sirius XM Guardian. I don't get into any of the serious things. All I really care about is Bluetooth audio, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, stuff like that. The Sirius and the subscriptions, I don't really need that. But they're letting us know that this can do things. It's an app. It's an app that allows you to like start your car, lock and unlock your doors, do stuff like that. So does Dodge not have their own app? At any rate, Sirius XM Guardian. Sounds kind of cool, but I'm still not interested. There's a blind spot monitoring system, but it is not standard. It is an available option. The 2019 Dodge Durango comes with electronic stability control, which helps you maintain directional control, especially on wet or icy roads. So here they're talking about the braking system, and they've got 4 things going on here. So there's rain brake support, which removes water from the brake pads, right, in small amounts. There's a brake assist. This is an available system. And if it senses an emergency, it can kind of get you ready for the brakes or for a fast stop. Here they got the ready alert braking, which preps the brakes for a panic stop. And then there's electronic brake force distribution, which helps optimize stopping distances under all vehicle load conditions. So the brakes are pretty busy on a 2019 Dodge Durango, and they would need to be because it is the heaviest vehicle in its class. There's available rain sensing windshield wipers. Yep, there they are. Okay, we went through those safety and security features, or whatever they were. Let's take a look at the packages. Let's see what packages they are offering for the Durango for 2019. There's an available blacktop package, but here's the Brass Monkey appearance package. And what does this really do? This package is only available on the Durango GT and the RT models. So let's view the features real fast. So it gives you gloss black exterior badges, 20-inch Brass Monkey bronze wheels. I do like those bronze wheels. And gloss black crosshair grille. All right, that's the Brass Monkey package. Then there was the blacktop package. The blacktop package gives you what? 20-inch gloss black wheels, gloss black mirrors, a lot of black stuff on the car. Gloss black exterior badges, LED daytime running lamps, gloss black grille, dual exhaust with bright tips. And they say things on which model. That's for the SXT. It does that. That's why they have that in parentheses there. That's specific to that particular trim level. What else do they have? They have this anodized platinum appearance package. Starting off with the 20-inch wheels, there's Napa leather, there's distinctive exterior badging. I don't know. It's neither here nor there for me. It's just okay. I mean, it's just appearance stuff. It's just dress up stuff. It's not really giving you any real anything. It's just going to help differentiate your car a little bit. No big deal. We won't be optioning our GT with it. I can tell you that right now. Okay, let's check some specs really fast before we get to our build. We're almost ready to hit the configurator and build our GT. You can see right now I got the GT in all-wheel drive, and now we can see that the starting MSRP is now $37,495. 3.6 liter engine, 8-speed transmission, 6,200 pound toy capacity, 20-inch wheels. Here's all those exterior colors. We already went over them. Here's the interior colors. We went over those. As far as what kind of packages, we can't get the technology group. We can get the blacktop package. We already went over that. The blacktop package is just a whole bunch of blackout stuff, which I personally am not interested in. Okay, let's just go over some interior dimensions and capacities, and then we'll do our build and price. So cargo capacity, behind first row seat with rear seats folded, 85.1 cubic feet. Headroom in the front, 39.9 inches. Headroom in the second row, 39.8. Headroom in the third row, 37.8. Hip room in the front, 57 inches. All this is in inches. Hip room in the second row, 55.5 inches. Hip room in the third row, 42.4. Leg room in the front, 40.3 inches. Leg room in the second row, 38.6 inches. And you really lose a lot in the back. Goes down to 33.5 inches. Open door angle. I don't even know what 78 degrees is all about. Do you? If you do, let me know. Open door trim to body. I don't know. 7-passenger seating. And here's some shoulder width stuff. Shoulder room in the front, 58.5. In the second row, it's 57.7. And in the third row, it goes all the way down to 50.4. Okay, here we are. Finally, we made it to the configurator. We've gotten through their website. There was nothing exciting on that website, but we got through it. We learned some stuff. What color do I want? You know what? I'm going to keep it simple. I kind of like that granite exterior. Either the granite, Destroyer Gray. It's a little too light. In the billet, maybe that. I like the granite. I do like the granite for our exterior color. As far as wheels are concerned, here's our standard 20-inch wheels. And then they tell us that everything else really kind of is going to need a different selection. And I don't really want to spend the extra money on it. We're sitting at $38,900. It's not that I'm trying to do a budget build. It's just none of it's really that exciting. Then they got some tire options. We're not going to do anything with tire options. We're just going to leave that alone. Over here in the interior, we've got, we can do leather trim bucket seats. I'm down for that. That's $695. Okay, good deal. That perks me up a little bit. All right, safety or seat features. Second row fold and tumble captain's chairs. No, I don't think we need them. The sound system. I like to upgrade to the Uconnect 4C nav with the better touchscreen with the 8.4-inch display. I don't think we need a CD player. The sunroof. I could almost say I could care less about a sunroof. I've had cars with sunroofs and I never open them. So how about this? I'm going to say I could care less about the sunroof. I'm not going to worry about it. How about this? Blind spot and cross path detection for $395. Yay. We need that. We need that for sure. Packages. There's the blacktop package. There's the brass monkey package. None of them are really. They're not worth the money to me. All weather package by Mopar. Nope. The towing package. Nope. Powertrain, we already know. We're getting the V6 engine. It comes with the 8-speed automatic transmission. I guess there we sit. $40,000. I think we started life at what? $37,000 and change because we optioned for the all-wheel drive. And so we did that, and we picked out our few little pieces, and here we're sitting at 40,775. Now, I like the 2019 Dodge. I like the Dodge Durango as a blanket statement. I just wish they were refreshing it and doing something with it year over year. And Dodge, just as a manufacturer, just doesn't do a lot of that. They just don't do a lot of that. And so that's just, for me, that's just doesn't work. But I do like the Dodge Durango a lot. As you can tell, I've done lots of build and price reviews on them. All right, that said, I'm just rambling. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. I'm definitely giving this vehicle a thumbs up as far as the vehicle itself. Definitely give it a thumbs up. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. If you found this review of the 2019 Dodge Durango GT helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Other than that, I'm going to tell you to have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the very next